All right, Coach. You guys did have a quick start there with Shaw getting that power play goal. What's your assessment of the game from that point on?
Yeah, power play helped us get the lead. Um, Generally speaking, I thought 5-on-5 we had a pretty good game. Their goalie made a lot of good saves. Thought we controlled the game at even strength for the most part. We just had a hard time cracking the code on getting pucks through him. Towards the end in the third period, they had a little bit of a push. Obviously, playing a team back-to-back on the weekend, it's really hard to beat a team twice, and they were super motivated to not lose two in a row to us. But overall, if we're looking at our process, there's games early this year where our special teams and goaltending won us the game, even though we may not have controlled the game. I see this as a fourth game now where we're playing much better, more consistent, controlling the game at even strength. Today, we just couldn't find the bounces.
And you're saying you liked your team's play 5-on-5. You guys had 42 shots on net. Are there any adjustments you'd like to see happen to have, instead of that many shots, just better looks?
Yeah, certainly. The second intermission, we showed some clips and just talked about getting to the goalie's eyes a little bit more. We're getting to the net, but not necessarily on the goalie or taking his eyes away. We're off to the side, either getting boxed out or just not getting across or timing ourselves across his side of vision as the puck's being released. Definitely something that we're going to get to work on Monday.
And last time I talked to Keith Petruzzelli, he said confidence is not an issue with him, a few losses here and there. But now that it's been 4 losses in his 4 last starts, what do you do as a coach to help him with confidence going forward?
Yeah, I mean, he certainly should be confident. He's having a good season. If players get too focused on results and not how they're doing or what the habits are that they're working through, they mentally can get down a rabbit hole in a hurry. So, we'll just reinforce, how he's playing and the things that Hannu Toivonen's working with him on to get better, and make sure that those are the things he's evaluating himself on, not just the wins and losses.
And looking at Logan Shaw, he had a bunch of chances tonight other than the power play goal. What are you liking from him this season?
Everything. His leadership, his demand for his teammates, on and off the ice, he leads by example everywhere, and when he's on the ice, he backs it up with his play.
What's the plan for this week before Friday's game? I know you guys have a little bit of a rest here.
Yeah, we'll practice. We have an event on Tuesday where we skate with the community in Milton. Those things are always great to get out and connect with the public and build those relationships, and it gives our players great perspective to work with the youth and remember where they came from.
And I know before the game you talked about how much Rich Clune means to this organization. What was it like for you to watch that ceremony before the game?
Just trying to hold back the tears. Since I've been here, a lot has happened. He's been here the whole time up until this season, and as a head coach, you lean on your captain a lot. There's a lot of conversations. We're on the same page, pulling the rope in the same direction, and you really need the perspective and voice of your captain to help you as a head coach lead your team. And I can't say enough for what he's done for me, what he's done for this organization, what he's done for his teammates. He's continuing to do it here as a development coach within the Toronto Maple Leafs organization, and for all of us staff that have worked with him and been through thick and thin, it was great to celebrate him, but the emotions were very positive.
How would you describe what he's meant to the organization in one word?
Legacy.
And looking at the young defense that you guys have right now throughout the last 3 games, how would you describe how they've played since coming into this week?
I think they're punching above their weight class. They're competing really hard. If you look at experience of games played, it's compared to other teams right now, it's much lower, but you wouldn't be able to tell it on the ice with how they're playing. Really impressed with the work that they're doing right now.